Shawty want on the game when she see us hop at that G. Want my last name, but I'm finna pass this free. Yeah, she tryna get in my mind, I lock the door and pass the key. Yeah, I told that one time that she'll never find another like me. Yeah, too bad, I might make her my accessory. My mama said I rock like too much black, I might need me an exorcist. Let me shine forever. If it's time, I'm ready. I might turn on no head. Think this heaven sent. Be the like me, she can never. Be a like you, I can never. I'm with the game forever. Getting fresh forever. Top floor, but we on the 5th level. Getting cash forever.
And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. And I wanna get me forever. Yeah, she checking it. She like a earthquake. I don't want to never.
It's the home of the 76ers here in Philadelphia as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. There should be plenty of action down in the painted area tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways. But there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
And David Aldridge spoke with Nick Nurse. David.
And he knows his team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. When he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Caruso. Lets it fly from 18. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw drop.
Brent, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way. In that 2018 draft, you think about those names, Doncic, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, that's a lot to begin with.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso with the ball. 4 on the clock. There's Williams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They trail by 1. Down low. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Williams.
And you've got to admire the toughness that Embiid plays with. He doesn't let stop him from scoring.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels him.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 points. Oubre outside. Here's Embiid. Offensive rebound. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Now, here's Holmgren. Pass to Dort. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside, George. Good on the triple.
George with the innate ability and sense, and he has to get it off quick.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Here's Caruso. And yes, it's good. Caruso's got his second bucket.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Substitution for your 76ers.
Now, here's Lowry. Right side, George. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Caruso. Another miss by Philadelphia. There's 37 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. 6 on the shot clock. Moves back up. Outside, Williams. Inside. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Here's Martin. And the rejection by Holmgren. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Thunder lead. By 2. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Thunder guys, what stands out to you so far?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
Outside, George. Embiid the screen. Embiid is a load inside. You aren't going to get in his way.
Paul George is great at breaking down the defense, and he does it with the pass that time.
And the rejection by Embiid. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's George. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy making that immediate impact. Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, "I've been guarded so many different ways. I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody." Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
And Dort gets it to go.
Well, if you're looking for a 3-and-D player, Dort plays D, and there's your 3.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Maxey looking it over. And now we've got the intentional foul. Brent, one thing we've seen these days, three-point variance. Can you explain it?
Well, Kevin, who's hot and who's not? That's basically what it comes down to. Look, coaches are going to have strategies against teams. A lot of teams are taking a lot more threes, but on a night where they are knocking down shots that you're willing to live with, that's when you just tip the cap, take the loss, and move on.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air.
And this will be his second and third shots at the line here. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
And here are the 76ers now, following the score by Oklahoma City.
And what a finish by Maxey with that contact. That took a lot of guts.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team. Shown that he can be a scorer all over the floor. Amazing to think how far he's come in such a short amount of time.
Free throw good, Maxey. And what about the evolution of Tyrese Maxey? Greg, according to him, he's just getting started.
Well, Kevin, I'd have to agree. I mean, he's got some big shoes to fill with James Harden leaving, but each year this guy has just gotten better. And not only has he matched Harden's production in Philadelphia, I think he's exceeded it.
Outside Williams. 1:52 left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Caruso. It's Dort on the wing. Just 4 to shoot. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. And George gets it to go.
Well, Oubre will draw some attention as a scorer, but that's going to open up some passing lanes. And he doesn't make a mistake that time.
Now here's Wallace. Over Maxey. No good off the back of the rim. The 76ers trailed by 3. Here's Oubre. And the jam by Oubre.
Yeah, Oubre can get up. How about that one?
And And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Thunder with another miss.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Oubre on the wing. Back to Embiid. It's tipped. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
And here's Maxey. Pass to George. Pulls it up. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. George has got 7 points. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. The 76ers lead. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Lays it up off the glass. Embiid's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the 76ers. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Thunder take it one step at a time. All-star Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I think we all stay in the moment, and that's why we've been able to get better. Attack the day, the program in front of us. We all have the right intentions and want to win at the end of the day. Kevin?
That attitude growing by leaps and bounds. Thank you, David. And finished off by Oubre.
Yeah, Oubre breaking out the hammer.
Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Paul George with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
It's Dort on the wing. And the baseline jumper, no good. The 76ers leading by 4. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Good on the bucket. 17 points for Joel Embiid.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
To the inside. Holmgren. Good D by Embiid. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside. It just doesn't matter.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Right side George. To the middle. Here's Embiid. Embiid with the power.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Now, here's George. After the miss from Chet Holmgren. And the call will go against Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Here's Oubre. Embiid wide open. A three-pointer, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Exploding to the rim. No getting in Shea's way, especially when he's got a full head of steam.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Oklahoma City making a change here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Maxey. In the corner, Drummond with it. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Thunder trailing by 8. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren. Mitchell. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Williams can't hit. 1:58 left here in the third quarter. Cutting the screen. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Down low. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Well, a solid facilitator that helps that the defense thinks that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to shoot and not pass.
Now, here's Maxey. And the rejection by Holmgren. Mitchell outside. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Holmgren in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Gordon. And such a nice move to make the basket work. And the 76ers lead by 8.
When you run the pick and roll like they did right there, it's a thing of beauty as Eric Gordon really gets the best look at the rim on the play.
Here's Holmgren. And that one, good. Holmgren's got 4 this quarter.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
In the corner, it's Martin. That 3 off the mark. Thunder trailing by 6. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Off target at the rim. 23 seconds left to play here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
He got it up. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. 76ers lead by 4. Live from Philadelphia, you're watching 2K Sports. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. From past the arc. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia leading by 4. It's Martin on the wing. Pass to George. Over Joe. George, no good. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Come on, SGA. Putting some sauce on it.
Embiid inside. Embiid punches it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
And he's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes his game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Mark. Now, here's George. Here's Embiid. Yes! And the foul. That one on Williams.
Running into a screen from Embiid is like running into a brick wall. His frame is absolutely massive.
Thunder trailing by 5. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
And George gets it to go.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Pass to Holmgren. Over Embiid. Holmgren can't hit. The 76ers leading by 5. Outside, George. No good from outside. And here now the Thunder. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good D by Embiid.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Now, here's George. To the inside. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Oubre.
Oubre Jr., nice job reading the rotations and playing in that two-man game.
To the wing right side. Williams with the ball. Maxey covering. Here's Holmgren. Tries again. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Knocked loose. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Dort. Buries the open 3 to cap the break. Now just a 2-point Philadelphia lead.
Lugans. Dort. Give it to him.
Oubre can't get it to go. To tie it up. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the nice bucket inside. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Thunder. Outside, George is looking for Embiid and finds him. Kicks it out to Gordon. There's the triple. Rebound by Williams. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams to take the lead. And they get it back.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. George with the ball. George covering. Now George. Oubre outside. George looking around. Shot clock at 6. Back to Oubre. Gets the 3 to fall.
Oubre, big time stepping up, poised in that moment.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Outside, George. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. That will count. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Brett